Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating life of Saladin, one of the most iconic figures of the medieval world. Known for his role in the Crusades and his chivalrous nature, Saladin's story is one of leadership, strategy, and honor. Here are the top 6 facts about Saladin that you need to know. Let's get started. Fact number 1: Saladin's early life and rise to power. Saladin, born Yusuf ibn Ayyub in 1137 in Tikrit, Iraq, came from a Kurdish family. His father, Najm ad-Din Ayyub, was a military officer serving under Imad ad-Din Zengi. Saladin's early years were marked by military and administrative training under his uncle Shirkuh, a general under the ruler of Syria, Nur ad-Din. Saladin's rise to power began when he was appointed vizier of Egypt in 1169. He swiftly consolidated power, overthrowing the Fatimid Caliphate and aligning Egypt with the Sunni Abbasid Caliphate. By 1171, Saladin had established himself as the Sultan of Egypt, founding the Ayyubid dynasty. Fact number 2: the recapture of Jerusalem. One of Saladin's most famous achievements was the recapture of Jerusalem from the Crusaders in 1187. The decisive Battle of Hattin paved the way for this victory. Saladin's forces surrounded and defeated the Crusader army, capturing their leaders and gaining control of key fortifications. The fall of Jerusalem to Saladin marked a turning point in the Crusades and demonstrated his military brilliance. Unlike the Crusaders, Saladin showed remarkable mercy to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, allowing them to ransom themselves and leave the city peacefully. Fact number 3: assassination attempts by the assassins. Saladin's life was constantly under threat from the Nizari Ismailis, commonly known as the assassins. These assassination attempts highlighted the dangerous political landscape of the time. In 1174, while journeying to Cairo, Saladin narrowly escaped an assassination attempt. In 1175, during the siege of Aleppo, 2 assassins infiltrated his camp and attacked him, wounding him before being killed by his guards. Again in 1176, during the siege of Azaz, heightened security thwarted another assassination attempt. These incidents underscored the ever-present danger Saladin faced from his enemies. Fact number 4: Saladin allowed people to buy their freedom. After the Battle of Hattin, where Saladin decisively defeated the Crusader forces and subsequently captured Jerusalem, he showed remarkable mercy and generosity towards the inhabitants of the city. Despite the violent history of the Crusades and the animosity between the Christian and Muslim forces, Saladin allowed the residents of Jerusalem, including Christians and Jews, to buy their freedom and leave the city peacefully. Saladin's decision to allow the inhabitants to ransom themselves was in stark contrast to the brutal sack of Jerusalem by the Crusaders in 1099 during the First Crusade. The Crusaders had massacred many of the city's inhabitants, regardless of their religious affiliation. Saladin's act of mercy and compassion towards the residents of Jerusalem earned him admiration and respect even from his adversaries. His willingness to negotiate and allow for peaceful surrender demonstrated his chivalry and sense of honor, qualities that have contributed to his enduring legacy as a respected figure in both Muslim and Christian history. Fact number 5: Saladin's chivalry and diplomacy. Saladin was not only a great military leader, but also known for his chivalry and diplomatic skills. During the Third Crusade, his interactions with Richard the Lionheart were marked by mutual respect and admiration. Despite being adversaries, Saladin and Richard exchanged gifts and even negotiated truces. Saladin's honorable conduct earned him respect from both his allies and his enemies. He provided medical aid to Richard when he fell ill and offered a horse when Richard was killed in battle, showcasing his magnanimity even in the heat of conflict. Fact number 6: Saladin's legacy and death. Saladin's legacy extends far beyond his military achievements. He is remembered as a unifier of the Muslim world, a just and fair ruler, and a paragon of chivalry. His efforts to consolidate power in Egypt and Syria, his humane treatment of conquered peoples, and his ability to maintain loyalty among his followers solidified his place in history. Saladin died in 1193 in Damascus, leaving behind a legacy of honor, leadership, and compassion. His tomb in Damascus is a site of reverence, visited by many who admire his contributions to history. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about historical figures and their incredible stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Let us know in the comments which historical figure you'd like us to cover next. See you next time!